Hi, y'all. It's Renee and Johanna coming to you live from the studio. Say hi, Jojo. You don't want to say hi? Say hi. Oh, wow. So, the video I made yesterday, and I noticed a lot of you connected with that video when I was talking about not being on the immigrant's path. And I wanted to follow up that video with faith, okay? And I wanted to talk about faith being the substance of all things. A Jamaican Rastafarian used to tell me that faith is a substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen, which means that you have to keep hope alive in order to have faith. You have to consistently have hope inside of you that it will work out, or something is going to happen, or I'm going to make something happen. When you're leaving and you're coming to any country and you're packing up and you're leaving what's comfortable to you, you're putting yourself hope in yourself, and you're putting faith in yourself, and you have to remember that the ancestors, their DNA is still inside of you, right? Faith is a substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. What does that mean? The substance of things are material things. Jojo, please get off the balcony, it's raining. Okay, do you? Things, okay? Things, these are material things, okay? Material things all have matter and energy, and you are going to have to use your mind to transcend the material plane and use your energy to call the things that you hope for, okay? And the things that you cannot see, right? You're going to have faith that you can't see them, but they are there. And not because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening, okay? Like you go to the gas station and you buy gas, you pump your car, and when you pump your car filled with gas, Johanna, get off there. When you pump your car with gas, you don't see the gas going in. You're not there counting every single like drop of gas, but you know that gas has gone into your vehicle, and you are confident and you're trusting that gas has gone into your vehicle even though you have not seen it, right? So you have to learn how to have that kind of faith that you can't see it, but it's happening. You can't see it, but it's working, right? You don't have these material things, but these material things are coming to you. Excuse me. And another Psalms is, I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed begging bread. Okay? And if what you've been doing in life has been right, why would you be left out? Why would you be left out? And even if you've done wrong things, you always have an opportunity to correct that. And I want you to think on something. Think on something very carefully. When a cow is born, a cow can stand within minutes of birth. A horse can stand within minutes of birth. A deer can stand within minutes of birth. A human being, right, takes one whole year before it can stand. Okay? A human being requires so much to be able to survive on this planet, right? A human being is, if you don't touch a human child, or if you don't give a human child your energy, that child will die from what they call failure to thrive, right? Which means that the human being is an extremely...
Mommy, I want to play with my drums.
I'll play with your drums when you're finished. When I'm finished, can you please have a seat? Thank you. It's either you're gonna let me finish the video, or anyway, I forgot what the hell I was saying. This is why I'm in my robe, because I wanted to do the video before she woke up, and she heard me and she was like, "Mommy!" And Here we are in the studio. But when you're born, right, your parents don't know who you will be or where you will be in 10 or 20 years or 5 years or four. That we don't even know if you're going to walk. We don't know if you can talk. We don't know those things, right? And we put our energy and our love on you, right? You're not talk you don't talk because you're supposed to talk. You talk because somebody put their energy and love inside of you. You don't walk because you're supposed to walk. You walk because somebody put their energy inside of you. And that person, when they had you inside, growing you inside of them, and your mama turned to your daddy and said, I'm pregnant, what are we gonna do? Or and your daddy said, well, we're gonna have this baby. And your mother said, like, um I don't know how we're gonna do this, and we don't even have our own house, and we don't even have enough money, and we don't have this and we don't have that. Those things, your parents had a child based on faith. Okay, nobody had any kind of money to plan your whole entire life until you die. And it's the same for life. No one has that kind of resource to plan and organize everything. Yes, there are planned pregnancies, and but things also go wrong in planned pregnancies. Things also go wrong with planned children. Things also go wrong, but the majority of us who are walking around, we black folk, ain't nobody planned for us. We just showed up like the ancestors sent me to you to feed me. Wah, wah, wah. That's how we came to this planet, okay? And somebody fed us, and somebody clothed us, and somebody put their breast in their mouth and gave us milk from their body. Someone took care of us until we were able to walk, till we were able to talk. And I'm telling you these things because I need you to understand what faith is about. You put your energy into things that you cannot see and you don't know and you don't understand how it's going to work. But you just got to do it, right? You just got to do it because it's beautiful to say, if your baby is born and your baby doesn't walk, you don't say, well, it don't walk, I don't want it. Or if your baby is learning how to walk, you don't say, you better sit your ass down, you can't walk yet. No, we put our love and our energy into our children, into that baby, because we hope that that baby is going to walk like the other babies. We hope that the baby's going to talk like the other babies. We hope that these things are that our energy, that's the time from the seed met the sperm met the seed, and a baby was coming. You were filled with joy that I'm going to have a baby. And you don't know what's going to go wrong. You don't care what's going to go wrong. You don't give a damn what's going to go wrong. You just know you are going to have use a baby. Okay? And when the baby is born, you don't know if it's coming with all fingers and all toes, and you don't know. You don't give a damn about that, right? When you are having that baby, you're like, I'm gonna have a baby. You're happy. You're happy. Okay? And your happiness radiates into that child. And when the baby is born, you don't know where anything is going to come from. You don't know how it's going to go. You don't know where the milk is going to come from, the clothes are going to come from. You don't have it all calculated out. You're like, well, the baby is here. I just got to love it. And it's day by day, one day at a time. And we accept that. Okay, we accept that it's one day at a time before a child can walk, before a child can talk, before you get all these things. So why else in life do you want it all like that? It's not going to be like that. It's going to be one day at a time. And when you're on the immigrant's path, it is the same thing. And the things that I just said to you, it applies for everything. It applies for entrepreneurship, business development, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish out of life. You have to adapt the mentality that it didn't come walking, talking, and loved. It didn't come. You teach it that. You put that energy into that thing and it becomes what you want it to be. It becomes what you want it to be. You say what it is, okay? Look up failure to thrive. Failure to thrive. Okay, it is a real medical condition that children who are not touched and loved and cared for and given the attention, they will perish from lack of attention and lack of love. The human being will perish from lack of attention and lack of love. Just like your business will perish if you don't give it the time and the energy and the effort that it needs to thrive and grow, it will perish. Just like your migration plans, your exodus plans from the United States, if you don't put the time and energy and love behind it, it will perish. And you don't have to see the next step. I told you all these things to let you understand. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to see where it's all going to come from and where it's all going to work together. We do this every day with children. Your mama did it with you. Right? Your ancestors did it with your mama. They didn't know where it was all coming from. They didn't have it all planned out. They didn't have it all figured out, right? And yet here we are, right? Here we are. We don't know nothing about no failure to thrive. We on the plantation, somebody whipping us and somebody raping us and somebody stealing our kids and somebody doing all kinds of stuff, right? And we're still having our children and giving them love enough that they were strengthened enough. Okay? And we're just hoping and praying that we get to keep this one. This is going to be mine. I'm going to raise this child for me. You know, Master took my son, but I'm gonna have me another baby, and I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna, and I'm gonna put my love in the child. I don't know where the food is gonna come from. I don't know where the clothes is gonna come from, but I'm gonna have me a baby, okay? And those ancestors who had that, the ancestors who went through those experiences and still had children, right? Those are the people that you descend from. Okay, the people who could find hope and faith in dust and dirt and nothing. That's who you come from. And you are now so groomed to sitting and getting everything. You're so now groomed to such a developed world that a bumpy road or a dirty African road is a problem to you, that you can't take a rocky road to get to somewhere. You look at the roads, Joanna, that's not nice. You look at the roads and you go, ooh, I don't want that. You don't live on the roads. Okay? You make every little thing be a problem to you. Oh, the power goes out. I can't live like that. Okay. But you would rather sit in a country ran by people who ain't got no goddamn sense and no intention of making your life better or improving life for you or your children. And you can't take a power cut once a month. You can't take a power cut that, okay, power is out. Maybe I should do something else with my life, right? You can't afford that. But you can afford to sit there and let these white folk play games with you. You let Africa daunt you because they have power cuts and they have bad roads and they have this and they have that. Well, hey, guess what? There's an opportunity here. If you don't like that people burn their garbage in places in Africa and the smoke and this and that, there's an opportunity there for you. Okay, the opportunity is called, maybe you need to go into waste management.
And
okay. Look for the solutions, not the problems. And if you see a problem, you try to fix it. You don't try to negate it and talk negative about Africa and this and that and the third. We're waiting for you to come and love it. Africa is the baby. Okay, Africa is the baby that is waiting for you to come and love it and nurture it and make it into what it's supposed to be. Okay, but Africa has suffered. They ain't got no roads because the children were stolen. Okay, that was brain drain on that was brain drain on steroids. You feel me? That was brain drain. Imagine, millions of people getting zapped out of a country all at once. What does that do for a culture? What does that do generationally? What does that do for, if all the artisans were taken out and the skills that were used to make the society viable, and they were all taken out and shipped off to Jamaica or Africa, or I'm sorry, not Africa, Jamaica or Grenada or Trinidad or Mexico. What does that do for a culture, right? Africa is backwards. They're backwards because they stole you. Africa is stunted because we were taken from Africa. We were the children that were supposed to nurture her and bring her to where she was supposed to be. So every problem that you see in Africa right now is an opportunity for you to come and develop Africa, develop the opportunities that you see here. Okay? Put your energy into this place and it will give you what you need. Africa is backward. Africa is stunted in growth because we were taken. The people who were supposed to love and nurture it and take it to the next level, we were taken. Okay? So you have to recognize that these things that you see or you find to be so problematic to coming to Africa, okay, you're the solution, honey. You are the person who is supposed to come back and fix it. But you're busy over there getting your nails done and your hair did and your eyelashes and looking the finest and looking the best, and so you can stun on other people who are just as poor and broke as you. Right? You're taking your money and running up in Louis Vuitton. You're taking your money and buying this for the gram. Damn the gram. I don't have an Instagram account. I used to, but they were just like pictures of me and JoJo. That was enough stunting for me, right? But damn the gram. Okay, y'all need to be on Africa mode, right? Y'all need to get your act right. Y'all need to figure out what it is that when you come here you can do. You can offer the country that you show up in. Okay, you are the energy, you are the power, right? You are the people who are going to come back and say we can build a solar power system, we can build a solar power plant. Anything that is not here is an opportunity for you to do it. It's not an opportunity for you to negate it and for you to say, well, there's too much that crime. Form a security company, right? There is too much, there isn't enough this. Go get it. I wish we had more of this when in Africa. Import it. Put your money where your mouth is. Use your group. Use your people around you, right? And build up. Because this Exodus thing that I'm talking about, it is real. It's not some fantasy or whatever. Okay? I believe that I was put in a position like Noah to go ahead and oh, my phone is slipping. To go ahead of people and make and prepare a place. Okay? I was sent to prepare. I was sent to lay the groundwork. And from here, I will talk back and let you know and show you what you need to see so that you can understand what you need to do. Okay? If you're confused about anything, please leave me a message down below in the comments, right? Send me the email, Exodus Africa 1, XODUS Africa 1 at gmail.com. If you want to support me, you can also donate at PayPal, buyblackbusiness at gmail.com. I'll put it in the description box. I think I did put that in the description box, and I think YouTube have removed some things from what I've been putting in the description box. But it's all good. It's alright. We'll figure it out. You feel me? So you have to adopt a consciousness that faith is a substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Okay? You have the power of manifestation of material things. All the things that you need, all you have to do is call them. Okay? It doesn't matter how big it is or how small it is or what seems to be impossible, like that will never happen for me. And that, no, no, no. It can happen for you. Just just it's like going to McDonald's. You want a cheeseburger, you drove up to the counter, you had your little money. Your money is your prayer and your faith when it comes to manifestation. Your money, your prayer and your faith is the same as money. You show up in your prayers, right? And you say, I want this. And you order it at the drive-through window of the ancestors, and you like, I want a beachside villa with a side order of agricultural land with some coconut trees. And let me see. And I want it to be close to, a city, but not too close in the city, right? You have to be specific. You have to write it down like you're going to a menu, like you're going to the drive-through. And when you go to the drive-through, you don't go, I don't know if I want to go, but maybe if I don't know. No, just as you go through the drive-through and you're like, give me a bacon whopper with cheese right now with pickles and onions, and be specific. Drive up to the drive-through window of the ancestors and ask for what you want, and it will, you just like how you drive down to the next window and get it. You got to come to the next window to get it, right? The next window. The next window is showing that you have, stop, Jojo, stop. The next, go out, then be quiet. The next window is your exercise of faith. Okay, you drove up to the next window because you put in your money, you made your order, you drove up to the next window expecting to get your order. Okay, and it doesn't surprise you when, well, this is what I ordered, this is what I asked for, this is what I got. Okay, so you have to have that expectation. That's going to be, you come, okay, because when you take the plane, you're now in the, you're at the drive-through, and when you land, you're at the next window. Okay, and when you come, you go, okay, I expect to this because I put myself in the position to receive it. You don't go to the drive-through window and make your order, pay your money, and then don't go and don't do any action or put yourself in the position to receive. Okay, you go to the drive-through window, you make your order, you pay your money, take the plane, and land in the next place, and then you receive through the connections, through the people that you meet, through the places that you go. The energy will begin to work with you through the things that you want and what you have asked for and what you need. Those things will come and they will make themselves available to you. Okay? What I'm telling you isn't in any kind of book anywhere, isn't in any kind of it's not anywhere. Okay, but it's inside of you. Faith is a substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You have the ability to materialize, you have the ability to create, you have the ability to attract, you have the ability to transcend, you have the ability inside of you to achieve the things that you need to do the work that you were sent here to do. Stop, Jojo. I'm not the only one who was sent here to do work. You out there, you were told to do something. You got your message. You were on your mission. You got told to do something. Somebody put you on a mission. Whether your spirits or your dreams or your ancestors put you on a mission, and you need to get on that mission because I cannot do this by myself. Okay? And if you're not able to physically do it as like this lady by the name of Mosley, that she's not in a position where she can just move. She has her life. back in the United States, and she came. I met her at the airport. I invited her to dinner twice. She was here last night. We were here till 1 a.m. waiting for Bajaji to come take her back to the hotel. And she came to see what is there, what opportunities are here for her to invest in, because her mentality, her mind is saying Africa. Okay, so you have to also look at what you can do. Like, your mind, you got your mission and you got your marching papers, but maybe you are so tied up in what you need to do to materialize that. But you can also look around for what can you participate in. Like, okay, I can't go right now, but I can do this. Figure out what that this is. Okay? But it, like I said, it's Exodus time. It is not thinking about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. It's if you're going to do it. Sorry, it is what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, but it is not the time to think about if you're going to do it. It is when you're going to do it, because as you can see, the United States is on fire, right? That country is almost damn near over, right? They are playing with people's lives. France done bounced back off of coronavirus. Germany, Italy, where it was just killing off everyone, Spain, the United Kingdom, Canada, everywhere else in the world seems to have their coronavirus plans. Everything seems to they have daylight, right? We are still in the tunnel. And we're the kind of country that if there's some money to make by prolonging that suffering, we're going to do it, because that's America. It's a capitalistic country. Money by all means over human life. Okay? They're shooting young men in the streets. The race protest is only one aspect of things, because the reaction to that is control and power. Now that our niggers are getting out of control, we are going to have to find a way to control them. We're going to have to find a way to control their power and this and that and the third. Okay? When I went to film school, I went to school to make a documentary about reparations, about paying people for slavery. Sit down on your butt or get out of here. Right? And the way how the climate was happening in America, I would see that there was the exacerbation of the domination of white people. They're being exacerbated. They're being annoyed. They're being agitated by our determination to have some kind of justice. Okay? And the only thing that will come from, you cannot speak peace to a man who's all about war. The police are all white skinheads infiltrated, right? They're all white supremacists infiltrated. God bless the few white cops that are out there that are trying to, just serve and protect and go home at night and go home alive. And they're not trying to start no crap, and they're not trying to create no crap. They just want to do their job and go home. And if they come upon something that isn't right, they're not trying to shoot nobody or kill nobody. They're just trying to uphold the law and go about their business. There are white police out there like that, okay? And so they don't feel good about trying to kill somebody. But for every good cop out there in America who's trying to do the right thing and go home, there is at least 10,000 bad ones who want to see us dead. Okay? Go back to your Bible. Read about how Pharaoh killed the children of the firstborn sons. Fix yourself. Go. Read about how Pharaoh had the firstborn sons killed. Our numbers have grown. Our strength has grown. Our voices have been raised, right? We are now a very educated group and a very powerful group. And those who want to stay, who need to stay, stay and fight. Okay, I'm not saying that we all should come. I would love to see us all come and leave them white people to figure it out by themselves. I'd love for that to happen. But that is not realistically going to happen. There are some of you who need to stay because that is the fight that you're in. And for you, I say continue to fight. And but for those of us who are mothers, who our no, you're not gonna come in here and try to no, no. You're doing all kind of monkey crazy things. Oh, that's right, you're 4. 4-year-olds do monkey crazy things. She wants my attention. So, all right, this video is basically over because um, she and I haven't gotten up to let in the housekeeper yet. Anyway, make your plans, figure it out, watch this video over and over and over and over again if you need to, right? Those of us who are sensitive, who are connected to the spiritual world, the energy is pushing us out of America and pulling us to Africa. Okay? And do what you can to get out because there's going to be a time when people can't get out. There's going to be a time when people can't leave. There's going to be a time when they won't let anyone out. Okay? And if you're there that long, it's not going to be good for you. I'm not the only one who's working towards this preparation. There are so many other people who are working towards the preparation and bringing people here. And a lot of you have left me messages that you want to do something like that, and you will, because it's not like I'm saying, well, I'm the only one, and there is no market for other people to come and try and do something. Come and do something because people need to leave there. People of color need to leave there. We need to bring our intelligence and our engineers and our strategists and our and our good things and our skills and our talents. We need to bring them back, and we need to bring back some of the stuff that they taught us, the good things that they taught us. We need to bring those things back. We need to bring it here, okay? And plant our seeds in African soil and make it take root in Africa, right? So I will film some more when I get down to Exodus house. I have to go down there. I have to do a quick run for the technician. The contractor who I've been cussing out, he finally came to his senses, and he came down, I think something like $300,000 cheaper, because I was determined to explain to show him that I'll bring somebody else here. I will bring somebody else here to